Good morning, pre-algebra. I'm going to run over our Chapter 3, Section 1 homework from last night, or from Friday night. Let's first take a look at this image, and I'm going to blow it up just a little bit. Which of these angles are the same? Well, if we start off with 5, 5 is going to be the same as 7. And then, because they're in corresponding positions, 1 is going to be the same as 3. And likewise, 6 is going to be the same as 8 because they're vertical angles, they're directly across, and because they're in similar positions corresponding, 2 and 4 are also going to be the same. So, now if we zoom out and look at the question is, which statement does not belong with the other three? So measure of angle 2, measure of angle 6, those are the same. Measure of angle 5, that one's not the same. And measure of angle 8, that one is the same. So the odd one out is the measure of angle 5. So that's going to be this one right here. On exercise 3, they're just asking you for the parallel lines. And so lines M and N are parallel, which means equidistant and that they never cross. Identify the transversal. So the transversal is what cuts across the parallel lines. And so our transversal is T. How many angles are formed by the transversal? There are 4 in each. So each parallel line has 4. So in total there are 8 angles. Which of these angles are congruent? Which means they're the same. So we could do this again. 5, because it's directly across, is the same as 7. Now they're in similar positions. So 1 and 3, those are all going to be the same angle. And then likewise, we've got 8 and 6, 4 and 2. So which of them are the exact same? We have 5, 7, 1, and 3. That is true. 5, 6, nope. 6, 7, nope. 5, 6, nope. 8, 6, 4, and 2. 8, 6, 4, and 2. Those are also congruent. Alright, so we have one that we're going to fill it in. Now, I always find these easier to just fill in all the way around. So if this is 107, then directly across from 107, because these are vertical angles, they're the same. So this is going to be 107. And that means that if we look at corresponding in the same position, number 1 is going to be 107, and down there is going to be 107. Now we have to figure out what the other angles are. Now we can do this a couple of different ways. We know that 107 plus something has to equal 180. So if we do 180 minus 107, and we'll do this longhand, we would have to borrow 10 minus 7 is 3, 7 minus nothing is 7, and 1 minus 1 is 0. So we get 73 is the other angle measurement. So you can just fill them all in and then answer the questions. Angle 1 is 107 degrees. Measure of angle 2 is 73 degrees. First thing I'm going to do on 8 is fill in the measures that I know. 95 directly across from 95, because it's vertical angles, is also going to be 95. So I'm just going to write in 95. Similar positions means that 3 is also 95, and directly across from 3 is also 95. Now we just have to figure out what that other angle measurement is. Together it has to equal 180 because it's a straight line, so you would do 180 minus 95. And this should be 85, but we'll go through it. We would have to borrow, that's going to be 7. 10 take away 5 is 5. 17 minus 9 is 85. So we would have 85 here, 85 here, 85 here, and 85 here. Now we'll answer the question. Angle 3 is 95 degrees. Angle 4 is 85 degrees. Number 9, we've got 49. Vertical angles tells us that directly across is also going to be 49. Corresponding positions in the same position means that 5 is going to be 49, and directly across from 5 is also going to be 49. Now we just have to figure out what is missing. So 49 plus something has to be 180. So we would do 180 minus 49. Do this longhand. I'd have to borrow. 7 minus 4 is 3. We get 131. 131 directly across 131. Similar position 131. Similar position 131. So now let's answer the question. Angle 5 is 49 degrees. Angle 6 is 131 degrees. Alright guys, that's it for the homework. Hope you guys did well on this, and we'll talk to you soon.